When did you first get interested in music?
Pretty much interested in music as long as I can remember. Thought about putting a band together for the first time when I was about 15, 16, you know, just as an excuse to get out a bit more than my parents would normally have let me. So, you know, it was a good way to make friends at the time, and you know, now that we're in a band that's kind of become our livelihood, I'm glad that we made that decision way back then.
When playing in local bars in Downpatrick and such, did you ever think back then you'd be playing in front of crowds such as 75,000 people?
I think we always dreamed about it.
Yeah.
I don't think we could ever have envisioned, you know, being in the position we are now. Back whenever we were doing, you know, the Forge in Downpatrick and Quinn's Bar in Newcastle, and the Front Page just round the corner from here. We've definitely come a long way, but we always had high hopes. I think it's important to kind of, you know, shoot for the stars, like, because if you don't believe that you're gonna do it, nobody else is gonna.
What's it like playing in front of 75,000 people?
It's quite breathtaking. The first couple of times takes a bit of getting used to, but you know, we've been doing it now for a number of months, and you get strangely comfortable with it. It becomes your day-to-day reality. But you know, we've always said, you know, we play a gig in front of 3 people, 3,000 people, 30,000 people, whatever. You know, as long as people turn up to see us, we're going to give it everything we've got.
When did you first hear of NICCY?
Quite recently, actually, to be honest. We got an email whenever we were in some far corner of Europe there a couple of weeks ago. Kind of explained what was happening today and what, you know, the initiative stands for, and you know, it really appealed to us, and it just so happened that we've got a gig tonight in Belfast, so we're very lucky that we could come down today and give it a bit of support.
What do you think of the campaign?
It's a great campaign, and I think, you know, it's so important that you know, the areas in Northern Ireland that you know, need developed and need to be kept interesting for the young people. It's very important that that's kind of brought to the attention of the powers that be, and you know, hopefully we can get more money than they'd normally dish out to, you know, just to, as I said earlier, Northern Ireland's got so much potential. It's a very colourful country, and for a lot of very talented people running around, you know, and there's no excuse that you know, the kids are getting down and depressed. You know, we have to do everything we can to remedy that.
And finally, what do you think of the venue, the OES Centre?
Yeah, it's our first time here, believe it or not. It's been put together for quite some time now, and it's nice to get down and check it out. It's something, you know, that Belfast has been needing for quite a long time, and you know, it ties in with this whole initiative. It's giving young people an opportunity to get out there and, you know, get their stuff together as a band. And as I say, you know, there's a lot of great musicians in Northern Ireland, and they need space to develop, and that's what the OEA buildings are providing. So yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.